with the next one.
Would you rather be in jail for a year or lose a year off your life?
This one, I'll just speak up if you don't mind. This one to me is very easy. I'd easily rather shave off a year of my life. No problem.
Really? Then go. Wow.
A year out of how many years I potentially live is a year, no big deal to me.
That's a good point. Now, what if...
But why? Okay, so tell me why.
Because I don't want to go to jail.
What if it's a white-collar jail? You know,
Yeah, like you can get bailed out like when I bailed you out.
I'm okay. First of all, you didn't bail me out.
Whoa, we gotta...
But thanks for picking me up. But no, really though.
Story that you want to share on the podcast, my guy?
So he gave me a ride this one time. He's just being silly, making a joke.
You were actually coming out of jail though?
You know, this one time. All
right, we're not gonna go too deep into it, but
put it this way.
We can talk about this off camera.
Put it this way, it's not on my record.
Okay, expunged.
I didn't even have to do much. I was wrongfully accused.
Oh, okay, got you.
They call me the finesse king.
The finesse king.
Cops can't even mess with me. Shout out to all my cop homies though and family, but yeah, I know what I'm doing. Okay. I know how to operate.
You know somebody that knows somebody.
That too.
Okay.
That too.
Fair enough.
Yeah, as far as the question, I could be a white collar jail, blue collar jail.
Maximum, level 5 maximum.
All that. Yeah. The way my personality is, it's nothing to do. The biggest thing is just my personality. I can't just be like, following orders, and I'm not really good with like rules and people trying to tell me what to do.
So I've noticed.
I really appreciate and exhaust my freedom.
You struggle with authority, kind of.
I struggle with authority very much.
That's a good point.
I very much. Yeah, I like to question authority.
Yeah.
Actually.
Okay. I agree with that.
Why do you feel you question authority?
And also, do you really?
Yeah.
Well, also, a year of my life, like I said, no big deal.
What about you, Fique?
It's just a year.
It would depend on, like, if I know I'm living above 70, above 80, then I would just shave off that year of my life. But if I'm, like, God forbid, my life is only supposed to go to, like, 45, 50, like, if it's that short.
Good point.
I'll do that. I'll do that year bid. I mean, as long as it's not in a maximum 5, you know what I mean?
That's a very good point.
I think it also depends what year.
What do you mean?
Of your life. Like if it was a if it was a basic year, like if it was like you really did nothing in that year, like there was nothing would happen, then I'll shave off that year. But if it was like a really successful, you made like $100,000, you made investments, you met the love of your life, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that's different. I wouldn't shave off.
Or you don't want to be 60, 80 years old in jail.
Yeah,
I think people leave you alone if you're that old in jail, though. I think.
No, it's not about other people. It's about me, though. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be in jail at all, especially when I'm older.
Fair enough.
But if you just obeyed the law, you probably would be no problem, right?
But that's not,
Yeah. It's not related to the question. But no, that's a good point too. That's a good point. Although we don't necessarily like authority, we don't like getting in trouble.
That's a fact.
Yeah, we like to finesse.
Yeah, we stayed in school, you know what I mean? And we pay our taxes. Uncle Sam gets his money on the, you know what I'm saying, the 1st and the 15th. Just like we do.
Yep.
That's a good one, man.
I think if you ask me, I would what was the question again?
It was
jail
or die a year early.
Oh yeah, I would pick the shave the 1 year off. For sure.
Without even questioning. Wow, you guys
maybe for the most part at least.
Yeah, for the most yeah.
But it'd be situational. So if it was a bad year, I would choose shaving off the bad. If we could choose which year to shave off, I would do that rather than, get out of free of jail card.
Okay. It depends, but that was a great point, though. I like that perspective.
Yeah, 100%. All right, we got the next one, Cody. You want